Now that we're calm and centered and ready to open ourselves up to this beautiful morning together, please enjoy the special music by John Dufour.
Morning. I was standing by my window on one cold and cloudy day when I heard those thoughts of creeping for to take my smile away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better way of thinking if we try, Lord, if we try. Well, they followed close behind me, but I held my head up high. I was thinking of the new road and the sunshine in the sky. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better way of thinking if we try, Lord, if we try. I said to those thoughts are creeping, you will not take me in tow. For my smile I am keeping, so just turn around and go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better way of thinking if we try, Lord, if we try. Let's hear you. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better way of thinking if we try, Lord, if we try. Yeah. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better way of thinking if we try, Lord, if we try. If we try, Lord, if we try. If we try, Lord, if we try.
Woohoo! That's a great way to get us started this morning. Thank you, John. Yeah, now the blood's pumping. Now you're awake. So we've got a great service for you today. So I'm Linda, and I'll be presiding over the service today. Let's do a few things about us. How about let's start with our vision statement. And we're going to say this together as soon as there you go. For you. Oh, well. Thank you. Am I the clicker? We're going to let the kids go and enjoy their lesson this morning. Thank you, Nicole. You guys enjoy. So we did that. Thank you. And welcome to Amani. We did that. We'll get it together. Don't you worry. All right. How about let's say this together with some enthusiasm. Lighting the path to peace together. And so it is. And that's each one of us being that beacon of light. And just a little bit about us. We're an open and inclusive spiritual community. That means that all faiths and paths are welcome here. It's a place for us to learn and grow in consciousness together. And actually, it's much more powerful when we do it together. It's more inspiring and uplifting. And it's also a safe and welcoming place for any of those that have a religion or one of those past experiences. You're safe here to just explore your own spirituality. So who's here with us today for the first time? Anybody? Hi. Thank you so much for joining us today. Where did you hear about us? Nice. Well, welcome. Yeah, we definitely have a drum circle. We'll hear about that in a few minutes. So, one of the things we do have classes, and to me, that's, Sunday service is very uplifting and energetic, and we do a lot of learning on Sundays. And in class is where we really together grow in consciousness. We're like that mirror for each other, and we dive a lot deeper. So, in our classes, they actually can lead to an accreditation program where it's called a religious science certified practitioner is the official title. We do affirmative prayer to help you bring in something that you want in your life or something you would like to let go of. So after service, I believe our Reverend Sherry today is our practitioner of the day. She's available for prayer after service. I'll make myself available. Take advantage of that. And then there's a number you can call during the week. Something comes, even a box that you can drop off a slip of paper requesting a prayer. So whichever way feels the best to you really is a very powerful and manifesting tool. So take advantage of that. Let's see. Now I'd like to bring up Kathy. She's going to be doing the announcements for us today.
Thank you. You guys ready for fun, uplifting things to do at Amani Center? Yes. Yay. Well, we have a wonderful month with our guest speakers, with today's being Reverend Pixie and John Dufour. Thank you very much. And April 21st, it's going to be Reverend Mitch Austin. Can't have him back. And then April 28th is Reverend Sherry Wynn. Thank you so much, Sherry. We love having ministers here. So come join us. The theme is a time for rebirth, and it sure feels that way, right? We're going to get the sun out again. And then, so again, we're working on our healing room, and we'll have more announcements about that soon. We have a meditative bed that just brings you right into meditative, so more about that later. And then we have upcoming events. As you see, we have the teen play date coming up this Friday. So please spread the word. It's 6:30 to 8:30 on the middle of the Friday. That's this week. So please spread the word. They just love coming, and it's all supervised and great crafts for teenagers to have fun together. And that's been really, really successful. And then April 20th, we are so excited about Daniel Nabod coming back. So we're going to have a wonderful concert here. And if you guys have been here, you just know he just brings you right to this peaceful, beautiful music that you just fall in love with music and song when he's here. So it's $20 if you pay ahead. Otherwise, $25 at the door. I just bought my ticket using the link in the email that came out. If you guys want to be on our email roster, let us know. And then that starts at 6 o'clock, and we absolutely love to see him thrive here at Amani. So bring your friends with you. We would love to see everybody here. Then the same day, that day from 9 to 12, we're going to have a cleanup party at that back patio, which we all love the patio, right? Isn't it just a beautiful space? Well, we're going to beautify it, get rid of the window doles, and come on out and help us out 9 to 12. That's this coming Saturday, the 20th. Thank you, guys. And then, oh my gosh, Reverend Mitch, Rise in Speech. That is starting this week. I haven't thought about that. It's an amazing process, and he makes this whole process of having with others, to help others, to help yourself. And it's a beautiful setup that he does, and it's very, it's a safe environment to be in. He makes that safe. So I just love it. And so Taming Your Inner Critic is the 21st. That's going to be after Sunday service from 12:30 to 2 on the, this next Sunday, the 21st. I told you we have that workshop is amazing. I love that hand. I feel like it says, well, it's loving yourself, right? And stopping your inner critic. So come and join that. And that's a love offering basis. So that's wonderful. And then I believe on the 23rd, was that Tuesday? The 23rd is our full moon. So we just love having our full moon practices. Oftentimes, if the weather's right, we'll have a fire out there, we'll meet the moon, and it's just a wonderful community time together. And we have a bit of a meditative service incorporated with that and the process. So it's really amazing. And then the 26th is, oh my gosh, it's going to be so much fun. We're going to have a big bonfire out in the patio. We're all going to sing along. So bring your instrument, bring your voice, bring your fun. It's going to be an awesome, uplifting event. I can't wait. So that's April 26th. 6:30. And then you can bring a little nosh if you want. You know, we'll have a little potlucky moment there. And then Sunday the 27th at 8 a.m., we're going to help the community quite a few years, and it's very help another community. We're going to be helping to spruce up and help them a family in need to help their house. So more about that later. You could scan. You could let Marcy know if you have any questions about it. It's coming up. And then we do still have our Course in Miracles, and thank you for hosting it at his house this month. And that's just an amazing process also. It's love offering, but it's a time to go through chapters slowly and with a wonderful process to talk about it and what are we learning here. And then Saturdays, 10 to 11, we have our Saturday meditation with ministerial intern Kathy Wilson. So really great way to start your Saturdays. And that does start at 10. And then yogas, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are just so wonderful. And we get to use a ballet for that. So chair yoga is just, it's a really good workout, really. And that starts at 11:30, Wednesdays at 10:30 for flow yoga. All right. And then today, Nick's Coffee is open for us. And she's got smoothies and all kinds of wonderful drinks. So I think she's going to be here every other Sunday. So not this time, but the next one. And I believe it's going to go back to just a regular price. So this was an introductory. So she's really expanding, and she's doing wonderful things over there. And if you wonder what the smell is, she had a roaster over roast, and it got in here. So as soon as it gets warmer, we'll air this place out better. But if you're wondering what that smell is, that's what happened. Okay, so this is my baby. We have a spring craft fair on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Thank you very much. It's going to be 10 to 4. We'd love for you guys to have friends to come and shop because we have over 30 registered paid vendors. I mean, yes. You know, so we're into like $1,300 from vendor fees. So that's really helped Amani a lot. But it's a fun thing, and we've promised the community some fun things, so I need some volunteers. So I have my little clipboard here, and I updated it. So I'm just going to pass one out to each side of the hallway. If you so feel like you want to help out, we would really appreciate it. Could I have you takes a village, one each side, I guess, for these. Yeah. And then the third one, I don't know, just hand that somewhere. The other one. The other one is to maybe take a flyer or two or three or four in a little area. We would love for you just to go to some businesses and say, hey, can I put up a flyer? So that's what that one is about. So help out. The whole idea is to spread the word, right? And we're going to have kids bounce house out here. We're going to have a whole section for kids with all kind of patio play fun. I just went and bought a bunch of fun toys. They're going to have a blast. We're going to have cotton candy maker there and just all kinds of. We're going to have wonderful face painting. I can't wait. Yes. And then we'll have Wani's food taco because it's Cinco de Mayo the next day. So we're going to have taco truck here. And we're going to have Bob playing his music. What do you call that? But we call him Bongo Bob. I know that's not right. We can't wait. It's going to be fun. Fire pit going, all the chairs out here. But yeah, if you guys could help out, I would really appreciate that support. And I kind of made the sign up a little bit more specific and detailed. Sorry, it's a 3-pager. Okay, I better go. I think we're almost done. The last one is Saturday, May 11th, kind of like, say the date. It's going to be a wonderful event with our Andrea Dawn. Andrea is coming back in the area. She used to come to Spiritual Center, and she's written a book, and she's just amazing. I'm not sure how. Would you like to talk about her? Okay, that would be great. Do you want me? Yeah, okay. So messages through clairvoyant. Thank you. It's just fascinating. I can't wait. So, anyways, that's at 1 p.m. on the 11th. All right. So, thank you very much, and I think I'll hand this back to Reverend Belinda. Thank you.
So do we have a monthly? Yeah, thank you, Kathy. Do we have a monthly drum circle, or is that just so that we do? Oh, you did? Okay. So, okay, there we go. Because she said she liked drum circle, I know. And it looks like they take up the whole room. It's really getting very popular. So now let's get ready to go inward and leave all the outward stuff behind and take a moment to get centered. I'd invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable. Maybe gazing at that point between the eyebrows, spiritual eye. As we absolutely know that the divine is right here where we are, in this holy instant. We know this source is wise, is loving, creative, and is in us, and moves our lives, guides and guards us, and paves the way for uplifting in consciousness. And we know this center is available to us to come together to grow in that consciousness. So we're grateful for this place we call the Amani Center. We're grateful for each one of you that has shown up today in fellowship, in communion, as we lift each other up in consciousness in that divine light. So we release this and let it go, knowing that this service blesses each one of us, that we each hear something that uplifts our lives. So we're open and ready to receive, and we let go of all that would inhibit us, knowing that we are the hands and feet of the divine in full expression, as we say together, and so it is. And now I'd like to bring it Reverend Sherry to lead us in affirmation this morning.
Hey, John, how you doing? Okay. So we're going to do this 3 times. So in the first, just be real intent with what you're saying. In the second, a little softer and take it into your heart. And then the third time, if you'll just listen to my voice. It is in the quiet that my true power emerges. I am blessed. I am cleansed. I am holy. It is in the quiet that my true power emerges. I am blessed. I am cleansed. I am holy. It is in the quiet that my true power emerges. I am blessed. I am cleansed, and I am holy. And together we say, and so it is.
Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I I can feel a mighty power and a grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see love on every face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Surely of the Lord is in this place. I feel a mighty power and a grace. Holy hush around us. I see love on every face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. In the midst of his children, the Lord said he would be. It doesn't take very many. It can be just 2 or 3. And I feel that same sweet spirit that I've felt so many times before. Surely I can say I've been with the Lord. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel a mighty power and a grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see love on every face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place.
Staying in this quiet. There you go. So much for being quiet. So just close your eyes. It's time for a meditation. Let your breath lead you. Let all the sounds around you be like a cocoon that brings you inside to that quiet, peaceful place in yourself. It's been there all along, waiting for your attention. It's where the holy and sacred you abides with all of creation. And so today, turn our lips upward in a small smile lifting our energy, using this Shanti. Om Shanti. Peace is what it means. Quietly, the mantra Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Peace. Peace, deep peace. Continuing to stay in this moment. I'd like to say an affirmative prayer. If you have anyone or yourself, something that you would like, be it holy in its health, whole in its activity. There's things in the world that bring you concern or worry. We open ourselves to this wider reality that there is one, the love, who is the activity and the message and the of the one in the many. And it is the transforming energy from that which appears dark, hurtful, difficult, confusing. That transforming power of love is the omnipresent power that brings into manifestation well-being, light, peace, power. It transforms everything unlike itself into benevolence and makes right that which is harmony. I trust and know this power of love is the universal energy that connects all beings everywhere. And so this prayer for each individual in every place and in every way is brought grace for their highest and best good for all. And I'm so very grateful for this, and I release it. And together we say, and so it is.
You're hurting, uncertain, alone again, still searching for someone, but so afraid. And you try for love, and you'll cry for love, till you learn to love yourself. You'll live for love, and you'll die for love, till you learn to love yourself. The answer is sleeping inside your heart. True love that you long for, that's where it starts. And you'll try for love, and you'll die for love, till you learn to love yourself. You'll lie for love, you'll die for love, till you learn to love yourself. Breathe it out, breathe it in, trust the light that shines within. Let it burn till you learn to love yourself. Breathe it out, breathe it in, trust the light that shines within. Let it burn till you learn to love yourself. Love will lead you. Love will lead you home. Lead you home.
Thanks, John. Y'all know who wrote that, right? No, not John. I love bringing Olivia Newton-John before she passed. She did this beautiful album called Grace and Gratitude. It's just amazing. She has these beautiful healing songs that she does. She went through a period of time of learning to love herself, and it took her on all these beautiful journeys. And she studied with Deepak Chopra for a while. And so check it out if you get a chance. Just gorgeous. Videos will bring you to your knees. On that, don't say I didn't warn you. So anyway, good morning. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We're so glad you're here. First off, birthday months. Do we have a... Oh, we got Lynn and Susie. And your name? Janet. That's right. Oh, well. So what? Oh, my gosh. And? Today is your birthday. First name? D or Dee Dee? Okay. So this is what we're going to do. Everybody gets a blessing. Isn't it nice to be blessed when it's your birthday or your birthday month? So what we're going to do is happy birthday first time around. And John's going to lead the music on that. And then we're going to put up our hands, and we are going to bless the people whose birthdays it is. So we got this beautiful triangle pyramid going on. Oh, you here today? So then we're going to put up our hands, and to the birthday song, we are blessing you now. Okay. You guys, would you like to have a blessing? Would you like to have a blessing? Would you like to have a blessing? Yes, I know. We always learn that we've got to ask somebody, well, do you want to heal? Would you like a prayer? Because some people like to sit in the junk, and we're going to talk a little bit about that today, and there's no reason why we have to sit in the junk. Okay, now we're all going to sing it together, loud and proud, right? My old jazzercise teacher used to say proud. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday to you. God is blessing
springing into consciousness. You guys are great. You're wonderful. You know, there is great power in stillness. Did you feel it through Reverend Sherry's prayer, through her meditation? If you were in the circle this morning, did you feel that great power that is in the stillness that we get to experience? It is through this stillness and this calm and this quiet that we get to receive our greatest answers. So how's y'all faith doing this morning? How's your faith? Yeah, okay. Just saying. I like it. Let's make it better. Okay. So let's go to that place of peace. Let's close our eyes for a moment. Just a moment. And just imagine yourself with any of the junk or the crud, unhappy thoughts, worries, what am I going to do out of here today? I want you to imagine just picking those thoughts them outside of the building. They'll be there when you get done. If you really want to come back and pick them up, you can, but you don't got to. We can just let some of those thoughts fade away back into the night. All right. So if you want to open your eyes again, now they got rid of the junk. On your chairs, there was a slip of paper, and it is an Ernest Holmes affirmation. So this is what we're going to do. Oh, you know what I saw this morning? Carl Sagan. Y'all remember Carl Sagan from astronomy classes in college? You remember that stuff, right? He's everything amazing about the universe side of you, and the two are inseparable. Yeah, love Carl. I just wanted to bring that to you this morning. I just saw it. John was driving. I'm scrolling, doing my thing. I just wanted to bring that to you as a very gentle and simple reminder. All right, so y'all got your slip of paper. You have your affirmation? All right, let's read it together. No sissy reading. I want loud and proud reading. Okay. Good and more good is mine, and ever increasing good is mine. There is no limit to the good that is mine. Everywhere I go, I see this good. I feel it. I experience it. It crowds itself against me, flows through me, expresses itself in me, and multiplies itself around me. Now place it on your heart. Close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Sit in the stillness with the feeling this affirmation might generate within you. Inhale. Exhale. Open your eyes. Let's read it together again. Good and more good is mine, and ever increasing good is mine. There is no limit to the good that is mine. Everywhere I go, I see the good. I feel it. I experience it. It crowds itself against me, flows through me, expresses itself in me, and multiplies itself around me. Inhale. Exhale. Close your eyes. Put it on your sit in stillness with the feelings this affirmation generates. Inhale. Exhale. Open your eyes. One more time. Let's read it together. Good and more good is mine, and ever increasing good is mine. There is no limit to the good that is mine. Everywhere I go, I see this good. I feel it. I experience it. It crowds itself against me, flows through me, expresses itself in me, and multiplies itself around me. Exhale. Close your eyes. Place it on your heart. Allowing yourself to sink deeper into the omnipotent, still, calm space of infinite. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to the room and open eyes. How'd that feel? We did 3 times. You take it home, you put it under your bed, you put it on your altar, you put it on your bathroom mirror, you put it in your car, you put it wherever you want. And if there's a blank slip around you somewhere that you want to take because you have a friend that you think might be able to benefit from knowing that piece of who they are with you, and you give it to them. Because now we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the infinite is working in our favor. Where is our faith now? That felt pretty dang. I would love to feel that and that belief and that knowingness that deep in ourselves. So, what I'm going to ask you to do, because y'all know how much I feel that it is when we plant our prayers, where is it in your life that you feel that maybe your faith has wavered a little? Or maybe you could bump it up a little bit. Where is it? Scan your mind. Then I invite you, well, John does the loop, to come on up and plant your prayer for your faith. You'd like to see it boosted a little. Come on up. I want to try. So I got to tell you, these candles, they don't break. They're bendy. They kind of bend. So just be careful when you plant it, but plant it deep. And let's try and get the back first because it gets really crowded. So we want to try and get the back and work forward.
See the more that you look inside, the more there is to see. Look in your heart, what can it be? What is it trying to say? And who will you be? Who will you be? When you awake, maybe you'll know. Sometimes it's hard to know which way to go. You may not know it now. Something will lead you to where you need to go. There's always something you can know. still looking for who you think you'll be. Look in your heart, open your eyes, look deep inside where you have hidden all those lies. They do not make you who you are. They are just there to comfort. But if you believe, really believe, if you have faith, you'll see what can really be. So remember to let go of all the things you think you know. 'Cause maybe there's more you didn't know you were looking for. Maybe there's more that you didn't know you were looking for.
Look at all these prayers. Look at all this faith. Everybody here, everyone at home. Let's pray together for each other. Hands up. Hands up. Towards here. Of consciousness. Knowing what there is one mind, this mind is God. That's all there is. It is in all, over all, and through all, and there is no place where God is not. It's perfect. It's all-knowing. It's ever-present. It's beautiful vibrational energy that is whole and complete all the time. Therefore, within it is only the light and the sparkle that resides within each and every one of us, for we are what it is, and it is what we are. Giving thanks for faith, I accept a divine shift in movement and consciousness and just uplift, empower, love. Know for everyone that perfect light, which is faith, wherever it is, it seems to be diminishing or forgotten or lost somewhere, that word faith. Let it be renewed, let it be regenerated, knowing that there is the Father, Mother, God of divine spirit, of light. That this is upheld and doors are opening left and right for those that need to see that light, and they are irresistibly drawn up that perfect path to right action, to wherever it is that they need to be for the highest and the greatest good. I know that for each and every person here. I know that great as I release this, my word, universal law, knowing it is done in mind and to be made manifest in form, as God is now an immediate manifestation in my life, as it is in each and every one of yours. Together we say, and so it is. Ooh, I think John's got another song for us. Right? And he's cute, too. Was that Dan Fogelberg? Dan Fogelberg. Spiritual stuff. You guys got to check him out. Ethereal type of music. Yeah. Beautiful. So thank you for that. I feel so honored today. You know, John's up here doing all this great music. We got the two ministers in the house up here. Yeah. So you guys don't leave here today with a spark, with a little bit of faith, with a little bit of oomph in your step. I don't know. We got to have a private talk somewhere, right? So there's some good energy here today. And thank you, everyone, for being here. We got blessing cards on the back. Times if you want to pick up a blessing card, take it home with you. We got business cards up there if you want to get a hold of us. People say, well, how do I get a hold of you? I don't know. There you go. There it is. All right. So this month, the theme is a time for rebirth. You know, we're at choice every moment. We are at choice. We can either be thankful every single moment, or we can stay stuck in the muck, or we can grow. Grow and thanksgiving together really well. But stuck in the muck, it's not such a great place to be. Because when we're in the muck, why am I in the muck? We got to figure that out. And we got to grow from that place to be bigger, better than we had ever been before. And did you know that we cannot heal from a condition with the same consciousness that created it? A problem. We can't do it. We have to have a shift in consciousness. Sometimes we have to just stop, start again in the stillness and in the calm. So I got a little bit of a story. We're always pulling from some of the great masters. Today, let's see, last time it was Carolyn Mason. This time it's Ernest Holmes. I'm going to go to the great rabbi and teacher, Jesus. So from the Bible, okay, so this is like a little bit of a metaphysical interpretation, Rev. Pixie style. So there was this one day that they had this really great sermon. And there was something to do with loaves and fishes there too. So after this, they had to go all the way back. I think the name of the town was Capernaum. I don't know. So they're walking. The Rabbi Jesus and his students. So they're walking along, and they come to a cross in the road. What's a cross in the road? I can either turn left here, and we can walk 8 miles around all the way back in nothing but sandals, or we can take a boat. It's the Sea of Galilee. We can take a boat, and we can go straight across. Jesus says, okay, either way, whatever you guys want to do, I'll go with you. And so Peter says, look, here's the boat. I'm going to make a rental. I'm going to pay the guy money. We're going to take the boat, and we're back. Now, mind you, this is, well, it's not a yacht, and it doesn't have any trolling motors, and it doesn't have any depth finders, and it doesn't have any sporty engines or soft seats. It's just a big, long boat where you get in and you row with the wooden seats in it. And the other students are going, man, I don't know. It's looking kind of ripply out there on the sea. And the clouds are getting kind of dark around here. I think it's a good idea. Peter says, come on, get in the boat. It's going to be fine. It's going to be just fine. So they get in the boat. Rabbi Jesus wants to take a nap. He's tired. He's been all day. He's been pulling off miracles. So he gets in the boat, and he starts to take a nap. And they all start rowing out there. I don't know, there's 12 or 14 of them. Anyway, they're rowing this boat out there into the middle of the sea. And all of a sudden, the sky starts turning really black. And the waves crashing up against the boat, and they're getting really big, and water's coming in, and there's thunder, and there's lightning. And these guys, now these are the students of a great teacher. They've got the wits scared out of them. They're frightened. They're afraid. You go wake them up. don't want to wake him up. You wake him up. So one of them finally goes over to Jesus and says, hey, we got a problem here. And he wakes up. He wakes up and he's going on around him. And he said, that's it. And the waves started to calm down. And the clouds kind of dissipated. And the sun came out. No more thunder, no more lightning, no more crashing rain. And now he's looking at his students that he taught. Like, what the heck's the matter with you? Where is your faith? Y'all woke me up for this, right? Where is your faith? But they slipped, didn't they? They slipped. They let the storm rage fear in each and every one of them. What did he say? These things that I do, you can do also. They forgot because they were consumed in fear. Now they were a choice. They could have taken the long way home by foot, or they could have gone through the ocean, through the sea, which is what they did. It's kind of like come to this cross in the road. Oh, I've done that before. I know what that's all about, but that's going to be easy. I can do that. But they didn't do that, did they? They jumped in the boat, and they went in areas that they hadn't gone before, where there was a threat, where there was things that could bring forward fear or upset. That's the direction they went. Do you think in this story that Jesus was just talking to the elements, the rain, the wind, Mariah? Sorry, couldn't help that. Paint your wagon. I told you I'd be bouncing around. So do you think that this story, that he was just talking to the elements? Metaphysically, you know what I think? What was he talking to? What, Reverend Sherry? Emotion? Yes, emotion, fear, confusion. That's right. He was talking also not just to the elements, but to the consciousness of his students. We become afraid, frazzled, distressed, sick, despondent, all of that junk when we feel that outside conditions have control. See, I told you I'm going somewhere with this. When we feel that the outside conditions have control, then we start to disintegrate. Who really has control? Huh? You have no idea. We do. Yes. Good answer. Oh. So when you leave today, that one thing that you take with you might be that you have control over your own life, over your own situation, over your own circumstance, no matter what it's looking like. No matter what it's looking like, we have control. Spirit has control, because we're part of it. We're a choice. Sometimes we forget who we are, and we allow the fear to consume us. And who are we? Who are we? Yeah, you guys got this down. Come on up here. Yeah, we are the divine children of the Father, Mother, God, made in God's perfect image and likeness. Always have been, always will be. You put it whatever metaphysical way, Christian way, Buddhist way, whatever way you want. There is, and we're all part of it. You call it God, you call it Lord, you call it Spirit, you call it divine, you call it love. What makes you tick? What makes it feel good inside of you to settle into? That's who we are. And we're always at choice as how we want to respond to life's turmoil. Life's turmoil is going to happen. It's just like, but how you respond to it is going to make the difference in your life. If we do our work and know beyond a shadow of a doubt that Spirit has our back, if we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that our greatest and our highest good and everybody concerned, Not that I'm going to be a winner, because when I'm a winner, who's got to be a loser? We're all winners. Sometimes we just can't let ourselves be guided. We just can't do it. Why? Because we're afraid of an outcome that hasn't even happened yet. Where is an outcome that hasn't even happened yet? What do we call that? It's the future. And what is the future? It's our imagination. The future is our imagination, and it's going to be one way or the other. But if you sit there in fear, in the muck, in the junk, oh, it's going to be bad. Oh, it's going to be terrible. Oh, gosh, this is going to happen, and this is going to happen. Guess what's going to happen? That's right. God, you guys are good energy. Man, that's what's going to happen. And how are we responding to that when that happens? Oh, but I created it because that's all I could think about. That's what my life is going to be. So I'm going to sit in it and I'm going to stew. Okay, well, this doesn't feel good. It's really dark and it's really mucky right now. And I don't like the way it feels. Bad words right now about the whole thing. But I'm going to get through this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to beat the hell out of the bedpost with the pillows. I'm going to pull myself up by my boots, and I'm going to get on with it. Let's just get on with it. With spirit at your back, how can you lose? You can't. You can't. Relinquish. Stop. Move to the eye of the storm where there is peace, where there is quiet, where there is balance. And all that other junk is flying around outside of you. Do you want to be part of that? No. So when the pieces, when you have any control freak, anybody here? So when you're trying to hold your stuff together so much, you're holding it in. And for some reason, I keep seeing a triangle. So you keep holding it in and holding it in and keeping control. Let it go. Let it go. Fall where they may. And when you are good and ready to pick them up, yeah, do it. But not until you're ready. Relinquish control. Where is your faith? Where is your faith? We go to source first. Turn to that stillness. Soar in stillness. Great power. Listen for the guidance, whether it's the lady in the store, in the line in front of you, whether it's from the whisperer, whether it's from TV, or words to a song. Does that feel really good, doesn't it? Well, not always. There were quite a few years I wouldn't listen to music anymore because the words hurt, because they were so positive. Pull yourself out. Get over it. Give it over to Spirit. Give it to God. Do y'all know how big a mustard seed is? Anybody? Yeah, she got it. Little thing. If ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, nothing shall be impossible to you. You can do it. Sometimes I think that self-esteem and respect has a lot to do with our fears. Do you agree? Yeah. I've struggled all my life with so low self-esteem. I know you'd never know it, but I do. Every time I stood up, it felt like I would get knocked back down again. Anybody? Every time I'm up here, boom, down you go. No, you don't. Oh, man. But I just kept going back to God. And I hold strong to my faith that everything is working out for my greatest and highest good. And I know that for each and every one of you. That no matter what situation or circumstance looks like, that everything is working out for your greatest and your highest. When we practice the presence, we come from a place of wholeness, of lovingness, of peace, of knowingness, of comprehension, of understanding. Are you in your faith? Or are you hope that you'll get faith? Okay. Well, and then I'll have faith that it happened. No, you have faith. And then things roll exactly the way that they need to. Many years ago, my mother, God rest her soul, a wonderful and powerful metaphysician, came to me when I needed to hear these words the most. It really wasn't up my ball game, but they sat with me deeply. You are my beloved child in whom I am well pleased. About dropped me. My message from Spirit that day. It is the same message that I bring to you. You are my child in whom I am well pleased. Yeah. Peace. Be still and know I am God. I'm going to close with this treatment from Ernest Holmes again today. Spoken in the first person. And I invite you to accept these words for yourself if you find that they ring true for you. So going to that place deep within of the Most High, that speaks to us in that still small voice that guides us and directs us. It is who and what we are, and it will never do us wrong. Know this, to be still, that I am God. I am the Christ child of the living God within me. I am the principle of peace within me. I am the manifestation of love within me. My mind is poised in peace and beauty. All is gone. I rest in calm trust and rely on the law of Spirit to bring good into my experience. I contend with none, argue with none, and am filled with wonderful peace and light. There is no uncertainty in my future and no fear as a result of my past. I live in an eternal now, which is filled with good alone. Goodness and beauty follow me. Peace and joy accompany me. Happiness and wholeness fill my entire being with the realization of love and perfection. I am the Christ child of the living God within me. This inner mind of mine is now divine and complete. It has no worries and no fears. It is complete and whole and satisfied. I look back over all previous experience and find that it was good, very good. And I look at the present and find that it is also good, very good. God is in all, over all, and through all. I am the Christ child of the living God within me. I am the spirit of confidence. I am poised in love and reason. I am the perfect law of truth, the complete presence of beauty. I am the Christ child of the living God within me. And so it is.
So now it's our joyous time of giving to this place that nourishes you. And it's us that keeps these doors open and keeps this place available for us. So there's many ways to give. If Kathy will hit the clicker. Thank you. There we go. We have a donate button on every newsletter that goes out. You can also scan this QR code. The bank. To me, that works the greatest, but there's several ways that you can give, and now Reverend Sherry will lead us in a spiritual mind treatment.
Well, lots of prayers today, huh? Full to overflowing. So just knowing that the intent of your giving nature, which is natural as a divine being, as a holy presence, as a human being, upgraded to a spiritual, enlightened source whose good is made manifest And so you're full to overflowing with the abundance of the divine in you, and you selflessly give out, knowing that your goodness, time, your kindness lands exactly where it needs to and blesses and nourishes all. And with gratitude, we know that this is done, and together we say, and so it is.
Give up my heart, give up my soul, give up my treasures, because I know that as I give, I will receive. The circle is complete. I give up my heart, I give up my soul, I give up my treasures, because I know that as I give, I will receive. The circle is complete. I give my heart, my soul, I give up my treasures, because I know that as I give, I will receive. The circle is complete. The circle is complete. The circle is complete.
Deep gratitude for your blessings and your riches, knowing that they go out and bless wherever they are. We thank you. So it is.
Well, are there kids coming in? I don't see them. They are. I guess they're just having a great time. All right. Well, if they come in, we'll sing to them then.
Okay.
And they can share their lesson. So then, how about our closing song?
The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. And I will meet you in grace.
I will meet you in grace. And so we just move forward this week in the light and the love and the power and the joy that I know each one of you are in your own lives, holding strong to the faith of God that every single thing is working out in your life exactly as it should, remembering that each set of eyes that we look at are the eyes of God looking right back at us. Together we say, and so it is. Woo!
And don't we make it shine? Are we standing in the center of something rare and fine? Glow like embers, like a light through colored glass. Some give it all in one great flame.
So before you go, everybody, could we get a hand with moving chairs off to the side? It's for our sweet little ballet folk that come in here and use the space. Oh, mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm off key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
What happened?
Thank you. Sorry, you guys. Thank you for your patience with us. Today we read a beautiful book called What a Wonderful World, and we did some painting, some art together, and we spoke about how one of them said, "I'm not good at painting." And I said, "Art is so your beautiful creation is beautiful in its own way." And yes, please show us your paintings. And Delaney is going to read us our affirmation for today. So do you want to grab the piece of paper? And Charlotte?
I am a creativity, and my creativity makes this a wonderful world.
All right, if we could stack the chairs to each side now, that'd be great.
Thank you.